The movie opens with an example of non-diegetic sound. Non-diegetic sound is a type of sound that is not within the film world and is added through editing. The characters cannot hear these sounds, and they are added to set the tone and mood for the audience. At the beginning of the movie, we hear a young boy asking his father to tell him a story about Wakanda. The screen pans over the entirety of Wakanda as the voiceover of the father explains the story behind the place. Rhythm is another big sound feature in the movie. During the combat scenes, as part of the ritual to decide who will take over the throne, a rhythmic sound comes from the members of the tribe. In a pattern, they bang their sticks as well as their fists against their chests. This hooks the audience and makes them anticipate what happens next. Soundscape and soundbed refer to background music and noises to set the atmosphere in the movie. In the casino scene in South Korea, music is playing in the background, and we hear sounds that are typical in a casino, such as other people talking, clinking of glasses, shuffling of cards, etc. Extreme long or establishing camera shots are used various times throughout the film. These shots are used to instill the setting of the movie. Every time the movie changed locations, an extreme long shot was used to show a faraway shot of the new location. Close-up shots were used to show the emotions of the characters. When T'Challa gets thrown by Killmonger down the waterfall, we get a close-up of Killmonger, filled with anger. Then we get a close-up of T'Challa's mother and sister, as well as Nakia, and see the sadness and desperation in their faces. This all plays into the chaos of the scene and the moment. This movie is an action superhero movie with a beginning, middle with a climax or conflict, and end. The movie begins with the crowning of T'Challa following his father's death. The middle is all about protecting the throne as well as Wakanda as a whole from those who want its power and vibranium. The ending circles back to T'Challa taking over as rightful ruler of Wakanda and creating a whole new future for the kingdom as it decides to involve itself with the outside world. Genre conventions of an action and superhero movie are used to push this narrative. A car chase, a very common convention in action movies, is included. The characters fight and chase each other through the crowded streets of South Korea. Loud noises such as crashes and background noise from the busy streets are included, as well as action-packed music to set the scene. Fight scenes are also very common and are found many times in this movie. We see characters battle and root for the main character, and though it may seem as if they might lose at first, goodness always prevails and they defeat their opponent. Near the end, there is a battle scene between those who support the new king and those who did not. Another genre convention is a hero appearing when it seems like all hope is lost, normally appearing as their true form. T'Challa emerges after everyone thought he was dead, and he is wearing the new Black Panther suit Shuri made for him. Music plays and the camera is focused solely on him, as the light behind him makes the scene the pinnacle of cinema. The themes found in this movie are family love, honor, tradition, and identity. We often see T'Challa's love for his family and how much he values honoring his father as well as Wakanda. Traditions are a huge part of this film, shown through the crowning ceremony. T'Challa struggles with finding his identity after being told his father killed his own brother. T'Challa is the main hero of the movie, and he shows immense character growth throughout the movie. At first, his main goal as king is to honor his father, make him proud, and maintain the true Wakanda, a secret from the rest of the world. He begins struggling with his identity when he realizes his father killed his own brother, leaving a young boy fatherless. He then realizes that Wakanda could help so many people. In the end, T'Challa decides that Wakanda will open its doors to aid other countries. He comes to the conclusion that being his father was not the goal. He had to be his own person. Okoye is Wakanda's best warrior and is one of T'Challa's most trusted allies. After Killmonger takes over the throne, she argues with Nakia, saying that she will not revolt because she is loyal to the throne, whoever is sitting on it. Her character develops as she realizes the true peril Wakanda and its people are in, and she decides to fully support a revolution. She stands behind those who support T'Challa and leads them in battle. The movie aims to embrace African culture as well as change the skewed Western view of its people. Oftentimes, Africa is described as poverty-stricken, and racist descriptions are used to describe its people, calling them uncivilized simply because they have other ways of life. Black Panther explains how the outside world does not know of their riches and their technological advancements, and this is done on purpose to preserve their culture and their traditions. Women are warriors in this world and show how it is possible to be a fighter and have compassion simultaneously.